Good afternoon. Working for you.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Williams, and good afternoon, the Honorable Mr. Lindsay Fitzpatrick Grant, and I want to congratulate you for your tremendous election in the February the 16th.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I very much want to say how happy I am to hear you as the government minister speaking on behalf of the government after being really trying to be destroyed for the past 4 elections. And now that you're there, I very much want to tell you that I'm personally happy to hear you speaking in the government. I'm happy to hear you do that, dear, and I want to wish you many more in going forward in terms of being elected. Now, Mr. Grant, you know the tourism industry, I'm not going to be long like the first caller or the second caller or the caller. I want to make sure other people get in. But the one of the things you made and miss, you made a real mess in the tourism industry, right? And you people must understand that, dear. I'm not talking about not stupidness. I'm talking about a serious mess. Serious meaning that the tourism product become a personal product and not a national product. You had people in the industry, just like you talk about the tour owners, you talk about one the question that I really want to ask you. What you didn't speak about. And for Dante, I'm not talking about how they approach the tourists, because that is out of order. But you have people out there who is charging tourists, and people who doing tours have different prices. That is important in terms of getting this thing properly organized. But I didn't hear you speak about that. I hear you speak about the 20 letters, the ratio, but you did not bring up that particular issue. And that's the issue out there. Some people offer tours $10, some offer for 20, some offer for 25. And at the same time, the tourists got to make up their mind being confronted by that situation there. And I want you to understand that, Mr. Grant, you're there and you come there to make a difference and to change a lot of the mess that was left for you to clean up. So don't fear to do it. It's important because 40 or 200, as you say, is nothing to talk about what you're going to do to contribute to making ship to abandon here, this port here, and over 200,000 tourists not going to come here. Okay, no, we have to make sure we protect that interest here for our nation, not as a personal product, because lots of people out there, the taxi drivers, everybody, have it as a personal product.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Grant is ready to answer your questions.
Okay. Well, with one more last thing there, I want to make sure that he recognizes it, because he did speak about he putting in place system and policies. But Mr. Grant, the policies and the system where you want to implement what did the same way like how the government before went. But we need to have people there to police these situations, the system and policy that they could go forward and that they could help eliminate that kind of situation.
Thank you, sir. Someone else is trying to get in.
Yeah, I want to first of all thank the caller for his kind words and to say I think the caller is right on point. Because what the caller is saying that they have some persons down at Port Zante charging different prices. We know about that. And that's one of the things we spoke to the Taxi Association yesterday, that they're going to have to clean up their act in that regard, because we're not going to have the product degraded because of difference in prices which is happening, and it's systemic in the industry. And so we're having our products development unit looking at that, and we're definitely having people police the system that it pertains now. So I want to make the caller be aware and understand that yes, we are not only going to institute systems and policies, but we are going to have the necessary policing of them, which is very important. So I want to thank him for those two questions.